Welcome to the step-by-step tutorial on entering your simple selling orders. In the following example, the person who gathers the orders, which could be you, will be referred to as the hostess. For orders of more than $200, they will earn 20% of the total in free product that is paid for by Celebrating Home. As stated in the kit instructions, if the hostess sells 5 bean pots at $42, 20% of that retail total would be $42. Which would qualify her for a free bean pot. This video is tailored to show you how to use the Simple Selling brochure specifically and offers a method of order entry that is streamlined just for that purpose. We recommend the following. First, write your name and contact information in the top left section of the brochure or attach a label or business card with that information. It's helpful for customers to know how to calculate shipping. An easy way to summarize that is to write on the brochure, orders less than $50 are $6 for shipping. Orders greater than or equal to $50 should be calculated at 12% of retail. Collecting contact information is good for future business contacts. Write your hostess's name and contact information in before she passes the Simple Selling brochures around so that it can serve as an example. The first line for the name and the second line for additional information, which could be email address, phone, or mailing address, depending on how you plan to communicate with your customers in the future. In this example, we will have all items shipped to the designer for 2 reasons. First, because most designers know the tax rate for their personal address, and one tax rate used for all orders minimizes confusion and assures correct payment calculations. You should write the rate at the top of the column. And second, by delivering the items personally, you'll have an opportunity to connect and generate more business. Also provided in the kit is a printed blank payment slip template. You should make copies of this so that you have extras to use in the future. After you've submitted the order, a copy of this information would make a great receipt for the customer. Now, on to entering the order. Go to celebratinghome.com, click on Sign In at the top of the page and then Designer Sign In, and sign in using your designer ID and password. Now click on Place an Order, then click on Party Order, Continue to Party Order. In the first section, we'll select Designer because we're going to ship this order to the designer for the reasons I mentioned before. Save and continue to Hostess. In section 2, you'll take the information provided by the individual that you are considering the hostess and fill that in here. Okay, then click on Save and Continue to Guests. For speed of entry, since we're having all items delivered to the designer, we'll be entering all of the items on the hostess order. So we'll skip over the guest section and click on section 4, Hostess Order. Within the hostess order, click on the Purchase Items at Retail section. This is where we'll enter all of the items ordered, excluding the hostess items. When you're finished adding the items, click on Add to Cart. You may notice that this first item is shown in blue. That means that if you don't complete your order within 2 hours, that item may be removed from your cart because it's a limited quantity item. Just a side note. I'll scroll down just a little and I'll click on Redeem Hostess Benefits. This is where we'll enter the items that the hostess would like to order. And you'll see in this section there's a line that says free items, and the hostess has earned $44.40 in free. So now we'll enter her items and click on Add to Cart. Then we'll go to Payments. In this payment section, you can quickly enter the payments from that payment slip template that the hostess collected for you. It's generally a good idea to enter your credit card payments first. We have one credit card payment, so let's enter that now. Add payment. I'll select the hostess's name since we're making the payment on the hostess order. Okay, the actual guest that I'm paying for is Mary Riley. Change that real quick and put in a card number. And the amount I want to enter is the full amount for Mary Riley's order, including shipping and taxes, which was $102.34. And I'll apply payments. 3 of the payments in my sample order were made by check and cash. The quickest way to handle these is to make a single payment by ACH. So let me click on Apply Payment again. And I'll leave it at the designer as the customer, because then ACH is available if I've got that set up on my account. The total that I want to enter is the total amount due from the designer, which is defaulted for you. This may not be the full retail for the entire sum of those parties. This total amount due takes into account your 30% commission discount on the whole order. Since you already have cash in hand, this enables you to pay what is needed to process your order, but keep as much of that commission discount as possible up front. By paying the system-provided amount due, you don't have to worry about doing the calculations. At the end of the commission period, if you've paid more than the 70%, that amount will be included on your commission check. So I'll click on Apply Payments. Okay, now you can see that the total amount due from the designer shows 0. So I'll click on this button that says Pay Debit and Credit Card Fee. Since we had a customer that paid by credit card, you'll need to pay the 2.75% credit card fee in this Section 6. This should be paid by the designer and can be done via credit card or ACH. Since I have ACH set up on this designer account, I'll go ahead and use that because it's quick. Let's see, review order. This pop-up will show when you go to the review order screen to give you a sense of where you stand within the cash bonus levels for the month. It's just for information only. You can click OK. Scroll down and review that your order looks as you expect it to, and if everything looks good, then you can click on Submit. If you'd like to see options on how to structure the order differently, you may watch the videos that are linked in a yellow banner at the top of each section within the party order. Or for help, feel free to contact Designer Care at 800-700-7873 or talk with your sponsor for more help. Thanks for watching Simple Selling.